When I started my business in 1992, it was so difficult. I tried to borrow $3,000 from the banks. It took me 3 months, but I still cannot get it.
So many people I talked to at that time for Alipay, they say, this is the stupidest idea you have ever got. Now we have 800 million people using this Alipay.
When I started my business in 1995, it was very difficult. I had an idea. I invited 24 of my friends in my apartment because that year I went to Seattle, my first trip to the USA. In Seattle, I discovered internet. A friend of mine, he had a small office with like 4 or 5 computers. I never touched computer in my life before because computer was so expensive to me and so complicated. But my friend said, this is internet. Just typing whatever word you want to type. I said, no, too expensive. I don't know which one to do. Even now, I don't know how a computer works.
For first 3 years, Alibaba is just like e-marketplaces for information. Don't do any business because there is no payment. I talked to the banks. No banks want to do it. Banks say, no, this thing never works.
And when I said 1994, I tried to register an internet company. I could not do it. I believe 80% of the people in the world, they are scared of computers. So how can we make computers easy to use for those 80% of people? That's the opportunity. I invited the 24 friends to my home, telling them about what is internet for 2 hours. That was 1994. And nobody believed it. And finally we had a vote. 23 people said forget it. And 23 of them against it. They said this is a stupid idea, right? We have never heard about internet. And you know nothing about computer. Why you want to do the computer? I told my friends and myself, if Jack Ma can be successful, 80% of the people can be successful. And now after 16 years, we have an Alibaba group, we have a Tmall group, we have a Taobao group, we have an Alipay. And people say, how you make it? Because I believe it. Whether people believe or not, I believe it. When I tried looking for jobs, I failed more than 30 times. But when I'm looking for young people, I don't read which university they graduate. Because no matter you have a PhD degree or master degree or bachelor degree, that only a receipt that you have paid that much money to study. The real school is in the society. So these are the passion for future, optimistic, ready to learn, and never give up. Last year, our Alibaba had an IPO. It was a great IPO. And people said, you are so smart. How could you make a company like that? But before the IPO, a lot of people said Alibaba is a terrible model with a problem here and there, the founder is terrible. Till now, we did not borrow even $1 from the bank. We did not have even $1 from the government. We talked to over 30 or 40 venture capitalists. Everybody said no, forget it.
I remember my first time in Time magazine, they called me Crazy Jack.
I did not have a rich father. Not from, well-educated. I said I tried 3 times for university. All failed. For the last time, I went to the teacher's college, which was considered the 3rd or 4th class of my city. I applied for Harvard for 10 times. All failed. They don't even want to see me. I taught in the university. My pay was $10 a month. It was not easy, but I believe that something is waiting for me there. And I have to work hard to prove myself. Nobody believed that I could be successful because everybody say, well, this guy think differently, think crazily. They think about something never work. I tell you, I'm lucky to know a lot of famous people. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jack Welch, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg. I know all of them. I would like to share with you the difference between those people and other people. They are always optimistic for the future. They never complain. They always try to solve the problems of the others. The opportunity always lies in the place where people complain. Some people sit there complain. You think, if I can solve that complaint, that's the opportunity. That's what I did. I said, if something everybody believe it, everybody love it, forget about it. That's not your opportunity. Because where everybody agrees why this opportunity should be yours. For the first 3 years, we did not have even $1 revenue from our business. Since nobody helped me, if we can help the others, it will be a huge opportunity. If you have a vision of your village, you can do a good business in your village. If you have a vision for whole career, you do the business in the whole career. If you have a vision in America, you have a vision there. Guys, I tell you today, the first week when I launched Taobao.com, the Alibaba.com, nobody come to sell, nobody come to buy because there's nothing to sell. I think opportunity is everywhere. Don't worry. Any mistake is an income, is a wonderful revenue.
If you don't do it, nothing's possible. If you try to do it, at least you have the hope. Believe what you're doing, love it, whether people like it, don't like it, be simple.
It's not which company you go, it's which boss you follow. It's very important. A good boss teaches you differently. Make enough mistakes. Don't worry. You fall, you stand up. No matter how big the vision is, you have to start from the small things. Don't complain. Let the other people complain. I saw a lot of people, young people, have fantastic ideas every evening, but in the morning they go to the office same again. Make the move, make the action. To everybody, to any person, tomorrow is new. Making sure whether your friends believe it or not, whether your parents believe it or not, that's not important. You believe it and work day and night on this. You help others because only when the other people are successful, when the other people are happy, you'll be successful, you will be happy. You have to do the things before the other people do. You have to wake up before the other people wake up. You have to be more brave than the others. Don't worry about the competition because your competitors also worry about you. Right? So don't worry. Competition is a very important, fun part of the game. Don't worry about the money. Money follow the people. People should follow the dreams. So don't worry about it, you will make a mistake. Don't worry about that. Just to go ahead if you have a dream.